Next card. It's a weird looking card. What the heck is this?
Quito? Quito.
I didn't think this through. All right, let's continue.
Rack Cat? A raccoon? What does that say? Loses all mobility when not in Japan. Rocket attacks target insanely loud noises.
All right. It's nice looking.
I'll order some more of these Beggy Mon cards for my shipper. Hang on, you guys.
Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens, mozzarella, and delicious.
For DSP Tries It Then versus Now Wendy's on today's stream, it'll take place at the tail end. So probably roughly right before 4 p.m. Pacific time is when we will do that. Now, keep in mind, if we need to open cards, right? Let's say you guys are very supportive on this stream, and we need to open One Piece cards, Dragon Ball cards, whatever it may be. We need time for that too. So last week, if you remember what happened, all right, I specifically left enough time to open cards and then do DSP Tries It. And then as we were opening the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which was very rudimentary, all of a sudden, I got a God pack in the Pokemon Mega Dream EX set, and it ended up being a super extra long, super exciting episode of DSP Pack Rips. So you might say, well, could that happen again today? Yes. Do you want to know why? Because I got a new set of bonus cards. Let me show you. So this is Mega Dream EX. This is what we've been opening for the last week and a half. This is where we got the God Pack from and the ultra valuable over $400 Mega Gengar EX card and more. Yes, there could still be a God Pack in here too because this is a new box. Insanely unlikely because I just opened one. However, I got a new box. This is Shiny Treasure EX. This Japanese set features shiny Pokemon. So actual alternate versions of Pokemon that look different. They're differently colored. They actually have like a shine to them. And the cards are special. They all look super special when you get a shiny. Okay? So this set is exactly the same premise as Mega Dream EX. 10 cards in a pack, 10 packs in a box. Each pack features hits. Every single pack will either have a reverse holofoil, a full holofoil, an EX, a special shiny card, or a full illustration art card that's worth money. Okay? So, there's also, guess what? God packs in this set. So I could possibly get a God pack in here too. That would be worth a ton. And this set has the ultra sought after, listen to this, Bubble Mew. There is a cute little Mew inside of a bubble floating around. That card is worth over $500, even more valuable than the Mega Gengar EX that I pulled a week ago. Could it be possible that 1 week later, from my God Pack pull in Mega Dream EX, we get a well-supported stream, and I pull another God Pack out of Shiny Treasure EX? Now, as you can see, it's sealed. The box is sealed. People saying I'm faking stuff. The box isn't even opened yet. How could I possibly have faked a God Pack in a sealed box? Don't worry, they'll say I did. Even though it's still zip sealed here with the cardboard, even though it's still plastic, it's still fake, right? No matter what, it's fake. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. It's going to be a very fun stream. We're going to have a shorter morning show. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, major focus on the story to make big advancement, so hopefully we can beat it this week. We're going to have DSP Tries It Then versus Now Wendy's, and if we get good support on this stream, we're going to be opening the One Piece Royal Blood final 8 packs, hopefully getting through them all and seeing what final hits are in that set, okay? And if we get extra support, then we will be opening Shiny Treasure EX. We're going to actually put Mega Dream on the back burner for now, and we're going to do Shiny Treasure EX, okay? Okay. Very nice. Now, let's shout out some support, shall we? We've got Princess Luna, who gifted our first membership of the day. Thank you so much, Luna. It's a prequel. I'm even less interested. Let's put it that way, okay? Okay. All right. Well, guys, here's the thing. Like I said, I don't want the morning show to go super late today because I do want to make maximum progress in Assassin's Creed. So if you guys have topics that you want to talk about, tag me in chat. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. Let's get it out of the way now. Now, I just want to say, for the few people who dropped some kicks, thank you for the kicks. For the few people who are dropping some gems on YouTube, thank you for that. Now YouTube has this gem system for those who watch my streams on mobile. Yes, gems do add up and do help the streams overall. Thanks in advance to anyone who contributes via gems. You get pop-ups if it's 100 or more. If you do 200 or gems or more in one contribution, I will give it a formal shout-out and add it to the leaderboard because a gem is basically worth half a penny. So I can't count it unless it's $1. If it's $1, I'll put it on the leaderboard, but I don't count change around here. All right, so just so you know, that's how it works. Thanks in advance to those who support the stream. As you know, card openings happen around here based on milestones. So if we reach $100 of cumulative support on today's stream, we'll open a pack of one-piece Royal Blood. 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, etc. are all more additional packs. If someone does a $50 contribution, that's a bonus pack. If someone does a $100 contribution, that's a bonus pack of One Piece, and we're going to open up Shiny Treasure EX for the very first time and see what that set looks like. So let's rally today. Let's get some support going and flowing. Let's start hitting some milestones so we can do DSP pack rips at the end of the stream. Soul at 2 a.m., how are you? Thank you for $5. All right. Well, let's get some support going for the stream. Let's get some momentum going so we can do some pack rips at the end of the stream and we can finish these one-piece cards, especially with Dragon Ball arriving today, right? We want to start wrapping up some of these other sets. So let's go. Let's get some support for the stream and let's start hitting our milestones so we can open the One Piece and get that final hit. Mercury places, to be honest, I have no interest in the box of cards anymore. We already got the God Pack, so everything else pales. That's a new box. That's a different box, Mercury plays. That's Shiny Treasure EX. It's a completely different box with a different God Pack in it. It's not guaranteed, but if we get a God Pack, it's completely different cards. I understand what you're saying. You already got the God Pack in Mega Dream EX, so it kind of takes away the interest in opening Mega Dream EX. That's not Mega Dream EX I just showed you. I bought a new one so that we would have a new box, so that's not the same one. No, it's not a guaranteed God Pack. There's no such thing as a guaranteed God Pack, you incredible buffoon. Will I play GTA 6? Yes. There's not. There's the two that we're doing. So we got Mega Dream EX, we got Shiny Treasure EX. There's also the Japanese version of Prismatic Evolutions, what I think is called like Tetrastar EX. I actually wanted to get that, but it wasn't readily available. That does go in and out of stock periodically, and if I do see it, I'll probably get that too. Because obviously, imagine if we get a God Pack of Tetrastar or Terrastar, and we open it's every evolution. A pack with every evolution special illustration rare would be probably the sickest God Pack available. It'd blow your mind, right? But it wasn't, those packs weren't available to get this week, so I was like, let's get Shiny Treasure and see how this works. What happened to Jasper Kitty? He's right here. He just jumped out of my window, actually. He was in the window behind the curtains, and he just jumped out. I don't know where he went. Someone sent me $1. Says, I appreciate you answering my questions. I think you're going to like the Call of Duty beta, but the hit delay is a problem. They made how many Call of Duties? And Mac, you missed it? So, not last week, but the week before, there was a power outage. The power outage knocked out a bunch of the electronics in the house, and they weren't on like they were supposed to be. So, there's a fan that we have in front of our bedroom that usually blows air from the air conditioner in the bedroom down the stairwell so we can cool the bottom floor of the house. Because the power had gone out, the fan was off, and it was out of position where it was supposed to be. It was kind of in the doorway. So I'm carrying Jasper Kitty like I normally do into the bedroom, for, because we're going to go to sleep. And his foot kicked the fan, and he freaked out at this. Like it triggered him, and he got so scared, and he started kicking with his back claws, and he clawed into my shirt and cut me all up. So I had 7 giant bleeding scratches on my chest. that I then had to go disinfect, and it was painful. And since then, he's kind of like nervous about being picked up and carried around because he thinks that this traumatic thing is going to happen again. Yeah. Luckily for me, they're almost healed. Like right now, I have like maybe 3 scratches left on my chest that haven't healed, and they're probably going to be pretty bad scars. And there's nothing I can do about that. Just bad luck. But yeah, I mean, stuff happens when you have pets. This is the kind of shit that happens, man. Joseph, what? Huh? Someone tipped me $1.50, says, your cat never went upstairs by themselves? What are you talking about? Of course he goes upstairs by himself. We're talking about specifically at the end of the night, we're all going to go to sleep. So we need him to calm down and come in the bedroom with us so we can all go to sleep. And I need him to go in there, so I would pick him up and carry him in the bedroom and close the door. Does anyone understand why people are so stupid? It really blows me away. Yes, the cat never goes upstairs ever. What? He's up here now. He was literally just in the room now. How? Thanks for the $1. I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless. I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, I'm trying to like figure out justify. No, there's no justifying. That person's just stupid. Oh my God. Jade, it's all good. I understand if you don't like Assassin's Creed, he said he'll come back. Remember, there's also DSP Tries It of Wendy's. So here's the deal. If you guys like the content, if you've enjoyed the morning show, please support, because I'm about to end the morning show so we could start with Assassin's Creed. Obviously, we want this to be a good stream. We want to have good support. We want to be unpacking, whether it's One Piece or Dragon Ball, either one. We want to see some cards at the end of the stream. All right? Right now, this has been an incredibly low support stream. What do we got, 10 bucks? 12 bucks. So how about this? Let's get our first sub of the day on Kick. Let's get our first kicks of the day. We need 100 or more. Let's get a super chat bigger than $5. Let's get another membership. We only have one. Let's get our first jewels of the day that I can put on the leaderboard, because right now we've only had a few. And let's get a tip bigger than $1. All right? Right now, let's get just a little bit of everything, get some momentum moving. All right? So we can get a well-supported stream. We can open packs. We can have a great time here finishing Assassin's Creed today. Right? Let's go. And it doesn't have to be one person dropping a lot. It could be, a few people dropping a little here and there. So let's do it. Let's see who's going to be the first sub, the first kicks. Let's get a membership. Who's going to be a tip bigger than $1? Let's go. What? You have my YouTube account hidden on the channel, so I can't give you free jewels. Well, that's too bad. Maybe you shouldn't have gotten banned. Maybe you should have acted like a human instead of an idiot. What's up, TX Shooter? How are you doing on YouTube today? Good morning, good morning. Well, actually, it's now afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. Absolute last chance for discussion, because we are going to start with Assassin's Creed momentarily. I do actually want to do big progress in the game today. And hopefully, like I said, within a stream or two, we're going to wrap it up, actually. Thank you, Nothing here. He's wishing me an awesome last week of August. He says, get those hits. I'd love to get the hits, but I need the support so I can get the hits. That's the difference. I need the support. Okay, I'll get rid of this guy. Okay, I got rid of him. Now we don't have to pay attention to him anymore. He's annoying anyway. I received a 420 tip, and this person says, I'll buy that for $1.